In 1964, an ambitious runner-turned-entrepreneur named Phil Knight took a leap of faith with just $50 and a dream to shake up the world of sports. But how did this Oregon native flip a simple idea into a global empire worth over $150 billion? This is the story of Nike and the man behind the swoosh. Phil Knight wasn't just an athlete, he was a thinker. Born in Portland, Oregon, in 1938, Knight had a passion for running. While studying at the University of Oregon, he ran track under legendary coach Bill Bowerman. Together, they unknowingly laid the foundation for Nike's empire. After graduating and serving in the Army, Knight went on to get a business degree at Stanford. That's where he had a light bulb moment. Why couldn't American runners have better, more affordable running shoes? That question planted the seed for what would become Nike. In 1962, while traveling through Japan, Knight discovered Onitsuka Tiger, a Japanese shoe brand making high-quality, low-cost running shoes. Inspired, he pitched a partnership to Onitsuka, convincing them to let him distribute their shoes in the US. Knight borrowed $50 from his dad, and boom, Blue Ribbon Sports was born. Blue Ribbon Sports started small. Knight sold shoes out of the trunk of his car at track meets. Meanwhile, Bowerman wasn't just Knight's coach. He became his business partner, even designing new shoe prototypes. Their partnership? The perfect blend of vision and innovation. By the late 60s, Blue Ribbon Sports was gaining traction, but Knight hit a major roadblock. His relationship with Onitsuka went south, leading to legal battles that nearly crushed the company. Realizing they needed control, Knight and his team decided to launch their own brand. In 1971, Blue Ribbon Sports became Nike, named after the Greek goddess of victory. That same year, Knight hired a local design student to create the logo. For just $35, Carolyn Davidson delivered the swoosh, a simple design that had become iconic worldwide. But it wasn't just the logo. Bowerman's invention of the waffle sole, inspired by his wife's waffle iron, revolutionized running shoes. By 1974, Nike's waffle trainer was a hit, catapulting the brand into the spotlight. Even with early success, Nike had its struggles. Legal fights with Onitsuka drained time and money, and rapid growth brought cash flow problems that nearly tanked the company. But Knight, he never wavered. He reinvested every penny back into Nike, betting everything on its future. Then came the competition. Adidas and Puma ruled the global sportswear scene, leaving little room for newcomers. Knight knew Nike needed something, or someone, to stand out. Enter Michael Jordan. In 1984, Nike made its boldest move ever. Phil Knight bet on a young basketball player named Michael Jordan. At the time, Jordan wasn't a superstar yet, but Knight saw his potential. The Air Jordan line dropped in 1985, and the rest? History. The Air Jordan brand didn't just sell shoes, it sparked a cultural movement. By the late 80s, Nike was the world's biggest sportswear company, with sales soaring into the billions. But Knight wasn't done. Nike expanded into other sports, launching game-changing campaigns like Just Do It, cementing its place in sports and pop culture. Phil Knight stepped down as CEO in 2004, leaving behind a legacy like no other. Today, Nike's a global powerhouse, sponsoring legends like Serena Williams and Cristiano Ronaldo. Its impact goes beyond sports. It shapes fashion, music, and everyday culture. Knight's story is proof of what grit and vision can achieve. He took a simple dream and built a $150 billion empire, inspiring entrepreneurs everywhere. In his memoir, Shoe Dog, Knight reflects, "The cowards never started, and the weak died along the way." That leaves us, ladies and gentlemen, us. Phil Knight's journey shows that sometimes, all you need is a wild idea, a little risk, and a whole lot of grit. This was the story of Phil Knight and the rise of Nike. But hey, every billionaire's got a unique path to success. Who should we cover next? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more inspiring stories from the B word. See you next time.